ॐ सच्चिदानन्देश्वराय नमो नमः. सर्वेभ्यो नमः. Welcome to our English channel Vedasudha Shravanti. Light of Truth, Satyartha Prakash, Chapter 6, Part 5. The ruled. As the improvement of a state depends upon wealth, health, and plenty of the people, the ruler should make his subjects happy as his own children, and the subjects should likewise treat their ruler and ruling officers as their parents. The truth is that the subjects are the rulers of the ruler, and the ruler is only their protector. The method of collection of taxes should be such as not to give trouble to any farmer, etc., and the subjects should not suffer for want of provision of money. Law, courts, and punishment. The court should be appointed to consider the following disputes: loans, mortgages, selling another's property, joint aggressiveness, misappropriation of gifts, payment of salaries, violation of contract, banking disputes, disputes between the property holders, boundaries, excess of punishment, abusive language and defamation, theft and robbery, violence, rape and adultery, and violation of inheritance and gambling. Many of these disputes can be settled on the basis of usage. No partiality should be shown therein. A righteous man should either not go to the court, or if he goes there, he should speak the truth. Anybody who keeps his lips closed when iniquity is observable in the court or speaks against the fact is a great sinner. All the members of the court are dead in which righteousness is murdered by unrighteousness and truth by untruth. If a witness tells a lie in any of the above cases, he should be punished harshly. In dealing out punishment, due consideration should be made of the time, occasion, nature, and the magnitude of the crime. If the criminal is very poor, he may be fined less, and if he is rich, the amount of fine may be doubled, tripled, or even more. The ruler who doesn't punish the guilty and punishes the guiltless, acquits the criminal and punishes the innocent, receives ill name in his life and misery in afterlife. Therefore, the guilty should unfailingly be punished, while the innocent should never be punished. The ruler should be punished 1,000 times as much as the poor man. The minister should be punished 800 times, a lesser officer 700 times, and so on. Even a peon should be fined not less than 8 times. If government servants are not punished more than ordinary man, the government employees would tyrannize the people. If a sensible man commits theft and is uneducated, he should be fined 8 times, 16 times if he is a Vaishya, 20 times if he is Kshatriya, and if he is a Brahman, he should be fined 64 times, 100 times, or even 128 times. That is to say, the punishment should be increased in direct proportion to the status, knowledge, and position of the criminal. An assembly constructed of learned persons should frame such laws as are conducive to the happiness of the ruler and the ruled, and consistent with righteous conduct. But one thing should be borne in mind: early marriages should never be allowed. The ruler should keep up the standard of the society and strictly protect the laws to bring up the nation. The ruler should try to make body and soul both strong. If only intellectual education is emphasized, then only physically strong man can subdue hundreds of men of learning, and if the physical side is developed at the expense of the intellectual side, no government is possible without the help of the learned people. Therefore, the ruler should arrange for the development of body and soul both. Nothing is so weakening to the body and the intellect as adultery and sexual excesses. The ruling class should be specially fit and healthy. If the rulers are sensual, the whole government will come to an end. It should be remembered that the subjects follow the ruler. Therefore, it is all the more necessary that the ruler and the government officer should never indulge in vices and should always set sound examples of righteousness, justice, and reform before their people. Conclusion. The ruler and the people should form 3 councils: educational, religious, and administrative. One individual should not have the absolute power of government. A country prospers as long as the people are righteous. Obedience to law is required of all. The law of retributive justice or just punishment is the true governor of the people. The judgment of 1,000 ignorant persons is worthless, while that of a single learned virtuous man is considered as the best role. To conduct the state affairs efficiently, the government machinery should start working from the village level. The imposition of tax should be fixed at 50th part of the profit of manufacture and 6th part of the produce of agriculture. The government servants should get good salaries and pensions, and bribery should be severely curbed. In war, the laws of chivalry should be enforced. The court is dead where justice is killed by iniquity. The punishment should be harsh and severe and should be increased in proportion to the status, knowledge, and position of the criminal. because the severity of punishment prevents the commission of crimes. Om Swasti.